I want to take a moment to thank all the parents and all the students for everything they do every day. Without your efforts, we would not be here today in this wonderful celebration. Each of you represent the very best our school and community has to offer, and I'm proud to be here to celebrate it with you. I want to thank the teachers and staff who recognized your actions and took the time to recognize each of you as Giraffe Heroes. Assistant Superintendent, Mr. Frangipani, board members John Sabrana and former board member Chris Jennings, we're all here today. Ms. Rodolfo, we're very proud of you and wish you continued success in your efforts. Please join me in congratulating all of our compassionate risk takers who will always lend a helping hand as a Giraffe Hero. Ms. Rodolfo.
Good morning, everyone. I'm so glad everybody's here, and I've been doing this event, and it's one of my favorites. So we're going to start, and how it's going to work is I'm going to call one school at a time, and I kind of switched you guys up this year so that not the same people are sitting in the back and the front, and we're not going to go in the same order. We're going to switch it up a little bit so that people aren't waiting. Unfortunately, Barcy, the student from Barcy, Jaya Patel, they had a school trip today, and of course, she chose to go on the school trip. Can't blame her. But I didn't want to not recognize her and read her award. So the 2018-19 Barcy School Giraffe Hero is Jaya Patel. Jaya Patel, a fourth grade student at Barcy School, is a deserving recipient of the school's Giraffe Hero Award. She is a humble, kind young lady who constantly sticks out her neck for others. At home, she helps her younger brother and grandmother with homework and cleaning. Jaya has earned the respect of her classmates and teachers in school. Even though Jaya comes from a foreign country, she is not afraid to help others, whether it be schoolwork or just a kind, friendly word to comfort a fellow student. Jaya is a hardworking student who puts much effort into learning English. Twice a week, she attends Kumon, which is an after-school program where she practices English and math. She also uses Rosetta Stone computer program at home to help her with her English. These are just a few reasons why Barcy has chosen Jaya Patel as our Giraffe Hero Award winner. Next, we are going to go to Durand School, and their Giraffe Hero is Morelli Garcia Flores.
Everyone. My name is Christine Cowley, and I'm a fifth grade teacher at Durand. I have had the honor and privilege of being Morelli's math and science teacher this school year. Although she was new to our school in September, I could tell from the first day of school she was going to be a great asset to my classroom and our school. Morelli immediately began adapting to her new school and became an important part of our Durand family. In the time that Morelli has been at Durand School, she has accomplished many spectacular achievements. She was not only chosen as a member of our safety patrol, she was also appointed as captain. She has achieved either honor roll or principal's list every marking period this year. Morelli has also been chosen as student of the month by more than one teacher. Morelli continuously sticks her neck out for others. If a classmate is upset or having a bad day, Morelli is the first person to offer to help. She constantly tries to keep her classmates on task and explains concepts they are having trouble with. She always has a positive outlook and never speaks negatively about anyone. Morelli illustrates on a daily basis what it means to be a Giraffe Hero. For this reason, it was my pleasure to nominate her for this award.
One more. Next, we are going to have from DePalato School, Riley Rizzo.
like to present to you DePalato's 2018-2019 Giraffe Hero, Riley Rizzo. Choosing the Giraffe Hero is always a difficult decision, and our hero, Riley, had a lot of competition. In the end, after thinking about the qualities of a Giraffe Hero, someone who sticks their neck out to help others, a caring, big-hearted person, and a problem solver, the choice became clear to us that it was our Riley.
A Giraffe Hero is a genuine person inside and out who not only cares about others' well-being, but also tries to be the best they can be. They are a role model to their classmates, their family members, and to others in the community. This student is someone who others look up to and strive to be like, because not only do they always try their best, but because they always try to bring out the best in others. There is one student who sticks out in my mind when thinking about these qualities, and we are honored to have this young lady in our classroom. Riley Rizzo brightens up the classroom each morning she steps into it. Her smile and personality could make anyone's day become a bit brighter. Riley is always willing to help students of all abilities in our class with a positive attitude. She is a determined young lady who always has others' best interests in mind at all times. She values morals such as respect and perseverance and is willing to do whatever it takes to get the job done right, on time, and with all of her effort. She is not afraid to ask questions if she is unsure of something, and she always perseveres through difficulties she might face through 5th grade. For this reason, Riley has earned honor roll for the first 3 marking periods this far in 5th grade. Aside from her heart of gold, and her determination to do well in school, she is very responsible both in and out of the classroom. Riley makes the time to help out in our school and our local community. At school, she has been known to reach out to friends who are having a difficult day. She also lends a hand to other students in the class who need extra help understanding and completing assignments. In the community, Riley takes the time several days a week to make dinner for her great aunt. She also assists her with any necessary household chores like doing the dishes and cleaning up around the house. On weekends, Riley volunteers at Bishop McCarthy Nursing Home. She visits with the residents while helping to meet their needs, like assisting with transporting them to various activities within the building. At a time where most students her age are spending time hanging out with friends, listening to music, or playing video games, I think it speaks to her great character that she chooses to take the time to stick her neck out and help others in the community. In her near future, she plans to campaign for animal rights, a passion of hers, and volunteer at the Veterans Home here in Vineland. Riley has proven she is a true leader by being a role model every day. The evidence of her Giraffe Hero qualities are expressed in the words of her peers. So these are some things that your classmates said about you. Riley has a very kind heart, and she is always there when you need her. She stands up for what is right, and she always has a smile and a positive attitude. She encourages others and would do anything for her friends. And last but not least, Riley is very responsible, kind, and helps students that are struggling. It is for all of these reasons and so much more that Riley was chosen as the DePalato's Giraffe Hero. Congratulations, Riley. And we also want to wish her a happy birthday today. It's her birthday, so this is a very special day for all of you. Oh, okay, let's get a picture. Picture copy.
Next, from Many School, Nicholas Bucharo. What? I did. I phonetically put it on there so that I wouldn't butcher
When Giraffe Hero nominations were asked to be presented at Dr. Many's school this year, there was only one student that came to my mind. I've had the pleasure of teaching Nico for the past 6 years. Being his music teacher, I've been able to watch him mature from his first days of kindergarten all the way to the exceptional young man he is today. In these past years of knowing Nico, I've watched his caring and nurturing personality shine throughout our school. He has a profound sense of responsibility, respect, and caring, which are the 3 character traits we instill upon our many students on a daily basis. I have personally witnessed countless occasions of Nico's kindness to other students, which has happened on a daily basis for as long as I've known him. He is the first to offer a lending hand to a fellow student who may be struggling on a particular subject, but not doing so because he's asked, but simply because he cares about his peers. He so often puts the needs of others before his very own. Nico's happy and outgoing personality is truly what shines the most. As a member of the Safety Patrol, the Fine Arts Club, and the television broadcasting crew, his attitude always remains positive and uplifting. Not a morning goes by without Nico standing on his safety post, wishing each and every student to have a nice day. As a teacher, students like Nico make my job more fun, more enjoyable, motivate me to be a better educator, and honestly give me a little less gray hair. I truly believe Nicholas Guacharo is the epitome of what a Giraffe Hero is and what the program represents.
Next up, from Rossi School, Michelle Akinuade.
Hello, I'm Megan Bernhardt, and I'm Michelle's 5th grade teacher, one of them. We are overcome with emotion when we think of Oluwatomisun, actually known as Michelle to us. This is her first year as a student in America. She is from Nigeria, and she is in our 5th grade class. In the beginning, Michelle struggled with our language and had to make friends and learn how to be a student at our school. She has done all this with a positive spirit and attitude that we are so impressed with. She lets nothing get her down and goes out of her way to help others. Not only is Michelle a well-rounded student that displays so many character traits both inside and out of school, she is known to be very hardworking. She can't get enough of learning. She gives 110% in everything she does and is not afraid to ask questions when she needs help. She's also very helpful. She's always willing to lend a helping hand no matter what the situation is. She's respectful. She is very well-mannered to her peers, and other staff members have commented to us about how polite and sweet and special she is. She is also shows perseverance, excuse me. Michelle was chosen as our WISE winner for our Character Ed program for perseverance because even when she struggles, she never gives up. When we asked other students and her peers who they felt respected a Giraffe Hero, without hesitation, the students suggested Michelle. Her classmates think very highly of her and are very impressed with her positive attitude and work ethic. Every once in a while, you come across a student that leaves a lasting impression in your mind. We are confident that she is that student. Michelle has gone above and beyond of meeting all expectations, not only as a 5th grader, but as a young lady. Congratulations. Michelle, that's you.
Sabatier School, Julian Barrera.
When I thought about a giraffe hero, I immediately pictured my 5th grade student in Safety Patrol, Julian Barrera. Julian is a joyful and kind-hearted young boy. He is the type of person that becomes a rainbow in someone else's cloud. Julian has such a contagious smile. He is such a happy and positive boy. He has been a student in my self-contained, mild intellectually disabled classroom for 3 years. While writing this nomination letter, I became sad knowing he will no longer be with me after June, but proud of all that he has accomplished, no matter how small. I have witnessed him speak for other students when they struggle to do so for themselves, include others during play, encourage others with positive praise during educational or fun games, and be helpful to all no matter the task. He has helped by picking up dropped pencils, sharing his erasers, and even being a gentleman by opening doors for girls and teachers. When I take my class out for community outings to a restaurant or a shopping store or a hair salon, Julian will greet everyone, always uses his manners. He is well liked by the Sabatier students and staff. His Safety Patrol advisor, Ms. Zukowski, said, "The moment I saw Julian's name listed as a suggested safety candidate, I knew he had to be chosen. I have seen him around Sabatier for a few years, never without a smile on his face. He has been an outstanding safety. He greets everyone and he sees with a smile and a hello, and approaches every task he is given with enthusiasm. He is the first to volunteer in a lot of situations and always gives 100%. Julian Barrera is a hero, and his superpower is kindness with a contagious smile." Thank you, Mrs. Almanzar.
Yes, it's possible. Yep. Next up, from Petway, Danica Newcomb.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Jill Newcomb, and I'm a school counselor at Petway Elementary School. And I'm very proud to be telling you today about my daughter, Danica Newcomb, because she was this year's recipient at Petway. I'm hoping that I can get through this. Ms. Smith encouraged me because she thought it would be very memorable. She is going to help wherever she's at in case I can't get through it. Danica is Petway's Giraffe Hero for the 2018-2019 school year. Danica is a 5th grade student in Mrs. Terry Bordeaux's classroom. She was nominated for this award because her teacher felt that she is the epitome of a giraffe hero. Her heart for others is only second to her thoughts for others. Danica truly has a big heart and sticks her neck out to help others whenever she can. Danica is a member of the Petway Prodigies, which is Petway's chorus. A few times a year, the chorus group visits local nursing homes, singing and spreading cheer. The chorus director told the story of Danica's face while she was singing and looking into the faces of the elders in the home. Danica's heart ached for them. It truly ached for them, as though she could feel the despair they felt. Fortunately, the chorus group was able to bring them some cheer. As for Danica, she shared the loneliness of their heart in hers and felt every pain they were feeling. She displays empathy for others in abundance. On Mondays during the summer, Danica volunteers at Truth and Spirit Ministries, where she prepares food and serves the homeless. The adults that she works with sing Danica's praise and absolutely value the time that she spends volunteering there. Danica also volunteers there on Thanksgiving Day. She helps prepare food and serves a traditional Thanksgiving meal to those less fortunate. Danica truly takes pleasure in the time spent helping others in need. Danica is constantly thinking of others and not just people, but animals as well. She volunteers at the SPCA where she plays with cats and dogs, making sure they feel safe and secure. While at the SPCA, Danica also stocks shelves, cleans cages, and does laundry. She assists at PetSmart where she cares for the cats and dogs up for adoption on special adoption weekends. She also participates in the SPCA Step for Pet fundraiser at Parvin State Park. For her birthday, Danica went without gifts. Instead, she asked for donations for the SPCA. At first, volunteering at the SPCA was very difficult for her. She became very emotional when she saw all of the dogs and cats in the cages. It was very hard for her to say goodbye, and she would cry the entire car ride home. Because it was so upsetting for her, Danica's dad and I wanted her to stop, but Danica persevered. She knew she wanted to show love and help the animals. She was able to conquer her fears and truly make a difference. Danica was also chosen to mentor other students at Petway School. A Petway senior volunteer asked her to help her as she mentored other fifth graders. Danica gives up her recess and spends time having lunch and playing games with the students she mentors. She also mentors a second grader who had a difficult time transitioning into a new school. Danica serves as a role model, plays games, and helps to bring this child out of her shell. Danica has also participated in fundraising for the Alzheimer's Association. She has many family members with Alzheimer's. Her paternal grandmother passed away from this horrible disease. Danica participates in the Walks for Alzheimer's throughout South Jersey, along with her grandfather, parents, and brother. Danica's dad and I are very proud of her, and although we have always encouraged Danica to have good character, this is something different. Danica goes above and beyond that. Many may think that her dad and I lead her to do all of these things. It is actually just the opposite. She leads us. Danica strives to be kind, cooperative, and respectful of others. When she sees a need, she is the first one there to lend a hand. Danica is also a member of the Safety Patrol, and she achieves excellence in academics. She enjoys competitive cheer, theater productions, and plays the piano just like many other girls her age. But there is something about Danica that stands out and truly makes her unique. She has that desire and willingness to always help, especially with animals and other children. She is also mature and responsible enough to be given a job and will follow through and get it done, often giving up her own lunch period. Most importantly, Danica doesn't expect recognition for all the good that she does. It is just something that she feels in her heart. She is truly a special child, and she will live her life always looking for ways to help others. Danica has a big heart and always sticks out her neck for others. She is not only a true hero and Petway's Giraffe Hero, but she is also my Giraffe Hero.
Next up, from Winslow, Zachary Zavis.
Good morning. I'm Deborah McLean from Winslow, one of Zachary's teachers, and I'm proud and privileged to be here with him and have him as one of my students. When we think of Zachary Zavis, we think kind, thoughtful, sincere. Anyone that has come across Zachary throughout his years of Winslow have the same feelings towards him. He is someone who is consistently helpful, cooperative, and a team player. Zachary is truly someone who goes above and beyond each and every day to stick his neck out to help others. According to his art teacher, Mrs. Ream, Zachary is respectful, caring, and a helpful young man. He is a great listener, follows directions, and always tries his best. He is a role model for his peers. Zachary is always doing what is expected of him and more. Zachary volunteers to help whenever he sees someone in need. He is generous and polite. Zachary is a true leader. He recently was voted captain on the safety patrol. He is one of the leads in the school play. He participates in sports activities in Vineland, including swimming, wrestling, and playing baseball. He is able to balance many roles. He's always staying positive, working hard, and being an exemplary student and role model. And according to our principal, Ms. Braxton, Zachary is very kind and caring. He is a born leader. Each day, morning and afternoon, Zachary is on post for the safety patrol. He always sets a great example for others to follow. It was Zachary and a peer who thoughtfully wrote a letter to notify her of a potential safety risk at the school. Ms. Braxton met with the boys to take a look at the potential problem. Thanks to the boys, the repair was made. Giraffe Heroes, like Zachary, are true examples of these ordinary, everyday people that do extraordinary things. And from my experience with Zachary in the classroom and as his safety patrol advisory, I see him as someone that exemplifies all the qualities of a Giraffe hero. He always sticks his neck out to help others, students and adults alike. He regularly helps those in needs. He doesn't have to think twice when he sees someone that needs something. As a safety, Zachary was selected by his peers to be captain. He is the first to step up to assist and organize fellow safeties with service projects. He is there in the morning, covering his post and running wherever I think he needs to be, and always doing it with a smile on his face. He is caring and compassionate. He is friendly to all. Zachary is always present when needed. Concern for doing the right thing is what is foremost in Zachary's mind. For him, it is a matter of doing the right thing, regardless of what others think. In this way, Zachary displays his courage by doing what's right and not what's popular. Zach is persistent, always continuing on the right path. He pushes forward with a smile on his face. He assists individual students, and as part of a group, he always takes a lead role. Without him, with our simulation, I don't think Zach's group would have made it to Oregon, but he got them there. He pushes forward with a smile and a positive attitude, ready to take on any problem. And for these reasons and many more, Zachary is our Giraffe hero.
Johnstone School, Sophia Amato.
Hi, I'm Lauren Cifuentes. I'm Sophia's advisory teacher at Johnstone. So I've known her for 3 years, and I can remember her as a little sixth grader with her crazy socks and her purple hair and her super contagious smile. Sophia and I have shared a special bond over our love for animals, especially dogs, and have had many delightful conversations about our passion and fondness of our four-legged fur babies. Over these past 3 years, she's been highly engaged, motivated, and eager in all that she has done. She carries this optimistic, positive energy with her wherever she goes that seems to sparkle out and sprinkle onto everyone around her. As an 8th grader, Sophia continues to hold a positive presence, is still shining that beautiful smile all over the place, and blesses us with her warm spirit each day. So I enlisted the help of Sophia's teachers in writing this narrative and found that all agree in the loveliness that our kind-hearted Sophia brings with her everywhere she goes. Some of the comments shared by her teachers follow. Sophia is a hard worker, always finds a way to keep going. She asks for help when needed and is not embarrassed by being wrong or doing something incorrectly. She is not afraid of admitting a mistake. Sophia knows how and when to reach out when an issue becomes too much for her to handle, realizing that she may need assistance in finding a solution. She works well with others. More specifically, she works well with whoever you put her with. Sophia will make time to assist her peers in any way that she can. She always steps up, and she is not afraid to help others if they are struggling. One of her teachers said that she is like an old soul that you just connect with. Another teacher said she is wiser beyond her years and has a level of maturity that you do not normally see at this age. All of her teachers agree that she is polite and well-mannered. She is willing to share and is transparent with no pretense. They say, and I agree, that she is genuine, considerate, compassionate, and thoughtful. We will all miss Sophia very much next year. We look forward to watching as she stretches herself to become all that she was meant to be, affecting change and sharing her warm-hearted personality, her bright soul, and vibrant energy to everyone and everything she comes in contact with.
Excuse me, let me just get up here.
Yeah. From Memorial, Angel Rivera.
Good morning. I'm Eileen Eller, Angel's music teacher. When the opportunity came to nominate students for the Giraffe Hero Award, I could think of many students in our school are hardworking, kind, helpful, polite. One student, however, stood out in my mind above all the rest as having these qualities and more in such abundance and with such great genuineness that I could think of no one else as deserving as Angel. He is the kind of person whose heart is so full of positivity that it overflows to the people around him and makes our school and our world a brighter place. Looking back on Angel's academic achievements, I discovered he has received honor roll or principal's list on every report card I could see dating back to 2012. This year up to date, he has not received less than an A in all subject areas, even including his block areas, which speaks to me. In addition to his high academics are shining comments from many of his teachers describing his great attitude, his excellent participation, and his tremendous effort. He has always set a high standard for himself to do the best he can possibly do in all of his subjects. He's a true representative of school pride for Veterans Memorial School. It's his enthusiasm, his joy, and his spirit that light up the room at our Roar rallies, on our morning announcements, in our classrooms, and in the hallways. He is always ready to offer a smile and a word of encouragement to students and staff. He doesn't just participate in displaying school spirit, but rather is a true leader, energizing others towards pride and positivity. He has a pure heart of kindness. I have seen him on several occasions reaching out to his peers to offer help and sincere friendship when he could sense that they needed it. I recall a day when I myself was teaching, I was feeling rather stressed, and he came to me and he asked if I was all right. He asked if there was any way he could help me or anything he could do to make my day better. He always reaches out in kindness, with no expectation of a reward or even a compliment, but solely because that's the type of person he truly is in his heart. Angel never boasts or brags about his many acts of kindness, but is a model of quiet strength, respectful confidence, and sincere humility. Angel is involved in numerous activities in our school and in the Vineland community. He is our NJHS president, a member of Leadership Exchange, a Reach tutor, a member of the softball and basketball clubs, an anchor for our news crew, a leader of our Roar Hype Squad, one of our Memorial School mascots, selected for 8th grade dialogue, and choir member and leader. He also plays season, travel team, and all-star baseball in Vineland's community, as well as volunteering at the Vineland Public Library. In our choir, of which I'm the director, Angel serves in a leader position as baritone section leader, and I have seen him countless times going above and beyond to be an exceptional role model and helper. He is able to guide others towards positive behavior and participation and delegate responsibilities with admirable communication, integrity, and creativity. Angel is the finest example of school involvement, pride, and success. Angel once shared with me that one of his favorite songs was High Hopes, because that is what he always has for himself. A lyric from that song states, "Be something greater, go make a legacy." It is without a doubt that Angel is making a legacy in our school and community of what it means to be the embodiment of a true giraffe hero.
Next up, from Sergeant Dominic Pilla School, is Paola Gutierrez.
Hello, I'm Carolyn Foote. I had the honor of teaching Paola in 6th grade math this year. At the beginning of the year, when everyone is new and the students are new to the teachers and the teachers are new to the students, Paola was that one student who tried so hard to make everyone feel special and at home. Many people do not realize that teachers are just as nervous as the students. Not sure how much Paola realizes, but she fooled everyone if she did not. Paola knew adding a bit of sunshine into everyone's day makes a big difference. Payola's smile is so contagious and will turn your day upside right if your day is not going well. Paola is very artistic and enjoys sharing her love of art by painting seashells, just one of the examples we have. Paola painted seashells, a variety of designs for all her teachers. Paola made each of her teachers feel so special, and it meant so much to each of us. Paola took her love of the art another step forward and helped brighten some of her fellow peers' days by painting shells for them. They were so excited when they brought them into the room to show me. Unfortunately, during the school year, our paraprofessional in our class, Mrs. Janetta, fell and broke her kneecap. Paola came through once again. Paola painted several seashells for Mrs. Janetta, helping to put a smile on her face, even though she was in so much pain. Paola, this is also according to Mrs. Stipes, who was unable to be here. Paola also jumped on board with our A-Team, Character Education Initiative, along with our school climate team, and promoted the 6 pillars of character. Each month, the A-Team did an assembly of one of the character traits. They presented students with a challenge to go along with it. Paola jumped right in, she participated in the challenges, and even painted seashells to represent the traits and other positive school climate themes. Not only did Paola help brighten everyone's day every day, she also lends a helping hand during class. She helps those who are struggling with their studies or assists those who need an encouraging word or two. Paola works well in groups, being a leader and a motivator. Paola is a wonderful individual who puts her best foot forward every day. Paola is not afraid to ask for help, whether it's academic or concerns for other students. Paola is a special young lady who leads by example. We are so proud of her and are happy that she is representing us as we all strive. We are happy that she's representing all that we strive for at Sergeant Dominic Pilla Middle School.
And last, but certainly not least, from Wallace School, Kimberly Gonzalez.
Hello, my name is Amanda Biggs, and I am an 8th grade special ed teacher at Wallace Middle School. Wallace Middle School has chosen Kimberly Gonzalez as our 2019 Giraffe Hero. Kimberly fits all of the qualities of a giraffe hero. To begin, being courageous in middle school is a tough characteristic to bear, and yet Kimberly seems to do it with ease. She stands up for what she knows is right without hesitation or reservation. Kimberly was part of the bilingual program during 6th and 7th grade. At the start of 8th grade, she entered my self-contained classroom. My other students and I had been together for 2 years, some of them longer. However, this did not intimidate Kimberly one bit. She found her place and was instantly welcomed into our family. Kimberly, without probably realizing it herself, had quickly become a role model and a true friend to some of my struggling students. Kimberly befriended a classmate who struggled with social situations and low self-esteem. This year, I have seen a huge change in this child's self-confidence, and I owe it all to Kimberly. Kimberly sticks her neck out for students when she sees them in a conflict. Although Kimberly is very quiet, she always finds a way for her voice to be heard. Being a caring and big-hearted person is the second characteristic of a giraffe hero. Kimberly can be described as someone who would give the shirt off her back to a stranger. In my 9 years of teaching, I've never met a more selfless teenager. Whether it is a friend in need or a stranger upset in the hallway, she is the first to get that person help. She doesn't do it looking for a pat on the back, a piece of candy, or a Wildcat Pride print. She does it because she truly does care about the well-being of others. Kimberly has expressed her goal of becoming a doctor or teacher when she grows up, and when asked why, she happily replied, "I want to help people." Kimberly is beyond her years in her generosity and kindness towards others, and I know this will only grow as she does. Another quality of a Giraffe Hero is someone who is helpful when a problem arises. Kimberly does not hesitate to help others in need. She also knows that telling an adult about a problem is usually the best course of action. This level of maturity is hard to come by in middle school. Kimberly faces problems head on and isn't afraid to ask for help. Whether it is something she is struggling with herself or something a friend has confided in her, Kimberly doesn't run away. She works through the situation with poise and confidence. She is what my paraprofessional and I like to call our saving grace. The last characteristic of a Giraffe Hero is being persistent and pursuing a problem into a resolution is found. Kimberly's persistence is shown in every aspect of her life. She has moved around a lot in her life and yet always made the best out of her new life. At home, she is her mom's right-hand girl, always keeping the household running smoothly. At school, Kimberly pushes through her academics to achieve excellence. School has never come easy to Kimberly, but it is her value on education that has allowed her to achieve high honors like Principal's List. Kimberly was also awarded a Superstar Award this year for her hard work and perseverance in the classroom. The words "I can't" have never been uttered from Kimberly's mouth. In fact, beyond motivating herself, she is a cheerleader for so many others in our class. Ms. Gonzalez, a former teacher, likes to describe her as pleasantly tenacious. Kimberly has endured many hardships and obstacles, but not one has brought her down. Her past bilingual teachers and I talk regularly about the impact Kimberly has had in our classrooms. I am thankful every day to have Kimberly as a student because not only is she a role model for her fellow classmates, she is someone who I too admire. She has taught me so much about patience and compassion in just the short 8 months that I have known her. Her beautiful smile lights up the room and her giggle is contagious to everyone who is around her. To quote one of my students, "Kimberly always brightens my day," and to this statement I wholeheartedly agree.